Hi Children's House. I wanted to show you guys how to do this work at home. Do some of you remember it? It's the lines work that we had at the art corner. So we have some vertical lines here. We have some diagonal lines here. There is horizontal lines. We have some dashed lines. And we have swirls. So I know you guys do not have any of these at home, but feel free to follow along the video so that you remember what to do when you're creating your lines, okay? So I have this piece of paper here. We used to use this paper with our lines work here, but I know you do not have this at home, so feel free to just use a blank piece of white paper or any kind of paper you can find, okay? And I'll show you what you can do with a blank piece of paper too. But first I'm going to start out with this. So I'm going to do one at a time. I'm just going to move these aside so that we can focus on one at a time. So first I'm going to start out with the swirl. If you want, you can use your fingers too. Kind of like how you use it with the sandpaper letter where you trace it. So you can trace it around and around. That way you know how to make the swirl with your pencil. And I just have a regular blue color pencil here. So remember, it doesn't have to be perfect and it doesn't have to look exactly like this. So do your very best. There you go. So I got the swirls. Now I'm going to work on the horizontal line. The horizontal line goes from left to right. I'm going to trace it with my finger. Left to right. Left to right. Left to right. There you go. We did our horizontal lines. Now, excuse me. Now we're going to do our dashed lines. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it up here. So our dashed line, it's quite like the horizontal line, except it's dashed, right? Except there are little spaces in between. So if you want to, you can also trace it. There you go. So you make a line, stop, line, stop. There you go. We got our dashed lines. Now we have two more. We have our diagonal line. So this one starts from top and it goes down diagonally. That's why they're called diagonal lines. So up, down, up, down. Now I'm going to try to make some diagonal lines. So down, up. There you go. And remember, it doesn't have to be perfect because we are all still learning. Now we have our vertical lines. So remember, vertical lines go up and down. So up and down. There you go. And I want to show you how you can use just a blank piece of paper. So, excuse me, friends. If you wanted to use just a blank piece of paper, that's how you would do it. Or if you wanted to, you can make a long vertical line. The fun thing about this is if you turn it around, it's a horizontal line. It goes left and right. So that's what you could do if you with your blank piece of papers at home. So I hope you all enjoy working with this. Show me what you did. I would love to see it. All right, bye, Children's House.